Smash that like. Smash that like. What's going on? Put up a poll for y'all. Make sure y'all answer the poll as you come in. Did you vote for this? Did you vote for high gas? That's the question. Because people come in here and say, "Oh, my president." Well, your president got you at the pump just like he got me at the pump with the high gas. And now they're saying that now that the Iran beef over with, that the gas going down. Did you vote for this $10 gas though? And when somebody come in and say, "My president," your president sucks right now, and it says a lot. Like you co-signing some bullshit. You know what I mean, and that's the problem with us Americans. We accept anything just to be down. Like I can't believe y'all just saying MAGA just to be in MAGA. Like he ain't really giving y'all the benefit of being because you his supporter. Even with the Donald Trump, I mean with the Obama stuff, everybody will come in and say, um, Obama ain't do nothing for black people. Was he supposed to help black people? Because shit, he supposed to help his lobbyists, and he did. He helped some black people, whoever was a member of the LGBTQ plus community. That's what y'all gotta check. I was like, he ain't did nothing for black people. If he did anything for any other American, he did something for black people because I'm pretty sure there's a black American involved, whether it's the good side or whatever he did or the bad side. So y'all like to separate things, even like races, everything to y'all. So that's how sometimes they gotta deal with y'all, like separate y'all into races. The white guys over here, the black guys over here, the Chinese guys over here, because that's how you've been raised. When the school buses line up and line up in that court in the neighborhoods, how you was raised was your race was according to your neighborhood. Sometimes they had black neighborhoods, white neighborhoods, mixed neighborhoods. Oh, that's where all the Chinese folk live. That's what we have done to ourselves as Americans, separated ourselves at the very base core and level. Smash that like. Did you vote for high gas? That's that's crazy. You know what? I'm gonna put another question up for Americans. Shit, because this been bothering y'all for good or bad. Should Carmelo had that knife? Watch a bunch of y'all answer this shit. Smash that. This shit either gonna play into all your fight the power stuff or into all your fears with the Carmelo Anthony thing. But I'm gonna put it up anyway because anybody that's coming through here, your opinion is greatly appreciated. And especially if you're American, because I'm trying to really figure out. I mean, is America really at war with each other, or I mean, or is it all propaganda? Smash that like. Look at this shit. What I had wrote. You know what I had wrote? Shot Camelo had that knife. Look how they spelling it. Smash that like, y'all. What's going on? Logical assessment. Oil dropped to $76 a barrel. Wow. So does that mean gas dropped? You said my wisdom been muted, logical. Okay, 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 okay. My bad. How much did you hear? I mean, did you hear me make the statement that the dollar that we were spending under Biden and Obama is a different dollar? Or was it the part about the gas never getting low as it's possibly been when I was asked that question? Okay. Well, what I was saying was logical assessment. I was speaking on the dollar because that dollar ain't gonna never be the same dollar that we were spending before. It's because of too much stuff happen. And if the gas go down, you know what I mean, so be it. So does that mean all the people that said Trump was fucked up for going to Iran are gonna jump on the Trump boat? You know how we do it. Motherfucker curse you out, come back in with a bouquet of roses and y'all love him again. You say Trump won. How did Trump win? What, in your opinion, Garage Day, how did Trump win? He's been plea bargaining for like 2 weeks. He didn't win. He agreed amicably to to shut it down. You say almost a dollar. That's what we spending, almost a dollar. When you spend a dollar, I'm spending almost a dollar. You got to spend a dollar to get a dollar, man. Smash that like. Who had the best Iran deal though? Y'all say Trump. Okay. Anybody say Obama? And what's the reason being? It's 27 of y'all in here. It's moving like cryptocurrency, fluctuating. Smash that like while you in here. I mean, it's three of them. Salute for those three people that did smash the like. It's 29 people in here. And I can't get one of y'all to smash the light. Must be a lot of Trump supporters or people that perceive that I'm against Trump. I'm not with Trump or against him. I'm American and I'm providing this platform so that you can voice your opinion. You know what I mean? Non-judgmental. The conversation might get heated, the text might get heated because of anything. You know they say don't discuss religion and politics, but we're gonna do it here and we're gonna do it respecting each other. Thanks for that, logical. Y'all think everything that Trump, y'all think the economy is this going to stabilize the economy if the gas go down? Because that was the reason that we were saying that um we won with the Iran war shit. And he didn't win. He signed a plea bargain. They plea bargain. Do you think everything gonna go down now? Wow, you come on my shit saying it. Look at you, Clay. Fuck off, loser. You took your time to text that. I'm gonna say your name though. You didn't even say my name because you didn't say winner, winner, chicken dinner. You said fuck off, loser. So guess what, Clay? Eat a dick, Clay. The same thing your priest told you, your uncle, or even your dad. Eat a dick, ho. Stop coming in here with that bullshit. I'm good this morning, and I got time. Clay. I knew you're like, oh my God. You probably go and put a motherfucking thing on me, but I don't give a fuck, man. You better show some respect. The same respect you would give me if I was in your face, or I'll smack your head off. Give me some respect from behind this screen, you keyboard warrior ass. Come on, man. That's why Americans aren't respected around the world because we say do shit like that. You know I can't get to you. I don't even know who the fuck you are. But you'll come in, loser. You quiet as fuck on in the real world, dude. But you get in here in this augment reality and act the fucking fool. It's okay with me. Go ahead and shine you big time in my juvenile voice. Smash that like. Do you believe Trump has done good for the people of Iran? Fuck no. How is waging war on those people doing good? Anything the people of Iran wanted done good, they could have done it themselves. If they really wanted it to be liberated, they would have liberated themselves. Y'all notice right after the bombing, you don't hear no more else about saving the people. You don't hear nothing there in the plea bargain. The same people he's supposed to be saving against those people are helping negotiate the shit to get him the fuck out of there. No, he ain't did no good for the Iranian people. You tell me what good he done. You say, yeah, you feel the same. Right, right, right. Elroy. Elroy, how the fuck did he got there going do something for them people? Them people don't even know what's going on like we don't know what's going on. We thinking they whooping ass. Next thing you know, they talking for 3 or 4 weeks that they trying to get a plea bargain. Winners don't sign plea bargains and treaties. Winners go over there and dictate what's gonna happen. I'm telling you, y'all motherfucker is blinded. And I see why some of these people that y'all call conspiracy theories call you guys sheep because you believe any fucking thing. If a motherfucker is signing a plea bargain or a negotiation, they did not win. They it's amicably. Why did Obama move the Martha's Vineyard instead of the inner cities? Because he's not from the inner city, dumbass. Why would he go somewhere he don't have no knowledge on and don't get no love? Obama was an African American who did something for his LGBTQ people that lobbied against him. And who will, ain't no black people trying to move to the inner city. Fuck, nigga. You sound stupid as fuck. You know that he lived in the inner city though, where Obama lived at in Chicago. Actually, was the inner city with your stupid ass. You see what I'm saying? Obama was the start of the fall of the United States. I thought it was the Civil War when they got there found and let us get money and we can get lit just like any other white person that claims to be American. When they did the Civil War, that means everybody can get lit. At first, it was just the Europeans. Smash that like, man. He was not an African American. He was an African American. His daddy was from Kenya. His daddy wasn't from goddamn Brooklyn. His daddy was from Kenya. His daddy wasn't from Miami. His daddy was from Kenya. His daddy wasn't from LA. His daddy was from Kenya, nigga. He ain't have a black American bone in his body. You said he was white and Asian, Jacob. I mean, whatever he was in the black community though by way of his wife and his kids. We accepted him like we accept all y'all funk ass. But y'all the ones because y'all know we lit. And then it, you know what I mean, y'all try to I can't believe a white person still think that he's so supreme over everybody else these days and times. Donald Trump showed y'all y'all won't. And he right with y'all. He's supposed to be making MAGA. He pissed on y'all shit. And that's the same question. When you ask fucking why has Obama ain't did nothing for black people, why has Donald Trump ain't did nothing for goddamn white people? Nothing. Name one thing Donald Trump did for white people. Yeah, and I don't believe he was born in Hawaii. And he claimed, well, remember the guy on the Tucker show? Oh, the guy that said he wrote the book and his or was it or his brother. Yo, watch your mouth, raccoon. It's okay to discuss this and that, but have some respect with it. When we start disrespecting each other, you know what I mean? It's gonna get out of hand. He ain't done shit for us. Name one thing Donald Trump did for white people. Nothing. But lied to your mother. Oh yeah, he did. He lied to you. He did. He did. And why somebody say some shit about he did this for HBCUs? You know that he didn't do that for black people. He did that for HBCUs, and most of them are owned by white people and white corporations. Look at you, Jacob. When you can't got there gonna tell the truth, you start telling lies. For sure, but you talking about shut the fuck up and all that. I do the shutting the fuck up here. You know what I mean? Watch your mouth. Show some respect if you're gonna talk to the person like that. Within reason, you can, you know what I mean, plead your case, but you're not just gonna come in here disrespecting and talking a bunch of shit to folks. It is what it is. Smash that like blue drop. You say, has the gas dropped? I heard that from a lot of people that the gas dropping. Obama, Obama is black and he's both white and black. No, Obama is African American. Y'all got to stop thinking African stands for black in America. African should stand for Africa because 99.99.99 of the black people in America don't have no family relation to anybody in Africa. We don't have a dog in the fight, but our name is attached to it, or what they call us, African American, because of a couple of thousand people that got brought here under systematic slavery. Smash that like most of the slaves that got brought to North America came from the Caribbean or South America. You got to know, you know what I mean, your history and the demographics and the geographical most of the slaves came to South America. Like most of the people that from Italy that came to America, they came. The people from the South came to North America, and the people from the northern part of what they call Italy now came to the South by way of the Catholic Church. What's good, Captain? Good morning, Captain. What you think about this Donald Trump situation? He took 15 months down there, I mean, an appellate court, Supreme Court case to sign a deal with Iran. You think he won? or he settled for some concessions. You was about to rant on my name because you dyslexic. So you so if you just dyslexic, you spelt my name. You said pork, yinum, clab, pork, yinum, clab. How were you about to rant on my name? You can't even decipher that. If you dyslexic, that means you read the shit backwards. So you read it pork, Clenham, clap. Come on, man, go sit down. You got that. Let's just about to rant on my name. You just was to rant on my name because you hate it, because I emphasize the Black Money Corporation. You'll say, what's black money? You know what I'm saying? It's the money that y'all fuck niggas was spending during slavery because they considered black people currency and chattel. You feel me? Smash that like. Nah, you can't read, Jacob. I was reading the shit backwards when he said he had dyslexia. The fuck out of here. Man, now that shit in y'all lexicon. Watermelon felon. Before that cracker said that shit, you won't saying that shit. Watermelon felon. That white dude fucked your uh lexicon up. He put that shit in your lexicon. You coming in here saying it. Wow, everybody saying the gas ain't going down. That shit crazy. Anything y'all hear somebody say, y'all go and repeat it and act like and try to make it your own. A watermelon felon. Man, come on with that bullshit. The perfect analogy. Break it down for me. Smash that like. Oh man, what's going on you with that boy? 25, that Benadryl. I don't listen to nobody on drugs with your sleepy ass. Benadryl, how you sleep. You don't even know what's going on. Give me a ooh. Smash that like. Is Trump your president? Make sure you take the poll as you come in. What's your opinion? Trump or Obama, who had best Iran deal? Wow. Y'all say uh, Obama gave away a bunch of money, and you say Trump, you know what I'm saying, went over there to liberate somebody. So did any one of them make it come into fruition? Did Trump, did Obama, he gave away a bunch of money, but in my opinion, he gave them back their money. Y'all know the United States, when the Iranian niggas ran up in there, the United States kept the Shah of Iran money over here. He was gaining unrealized gains and interest on it. That's the money that Obama gave him. And with Trump going to liberate, why would you try to liberate somebody that's not asking you for help? The people that was of Iranian descent that want to help are the people that's in Beverly Hills and all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? The people that they was trying to put back in power after they take these religious people out were are glorified stuffed Persians. They're not even Iranians. And this goes out to all y'all white supremacists. Do y'all realize that when y'all say I'm Aryan, I'm proud Aryan blood, that you're claiming to be Iranian? Because Iran means the land of the Aryan people. Once y'all started finding out what the Caucasus Mountains was and who was in the Caucasus Mountains, Armenians and Azerbaijanians, y'all quickly shut that Caucasian off the back of y'all name, off the front of y'all name. Y'all don't claim Caucasian no more because y'all finally realize, oh shit, we telling on ourselves when you denote that your heritage is from the Caucasus. Why? 'Cause and it should tell you, Africans are we are attributed. Anybody of color is attributed to be an African, but also anybody that's of white and of that race, because race was created, like I told you, around 1690 after the Bacon Rebellion and the 13 colonies and the Stono Rebellion where they wanted to separate Irish from black because we was closer. Y'all always, my grandma was Irish, my granddaddy was Irish, my grandma was Maluto. Like the whole time she was Irish. Irish people were in bondage just like the black people that was here. Smash that light. Brother, you're just mad because the Trump administration is doing a good job at what? For black and brown people. What's he doing for black and brown people but sending their ass south of the border? What's he doing for white people? That's what I want to ask you because y'all always ask what um Obama did for black people. I'm asking you, what has Trump did literally for white people? What has he done? Nothing, 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 nothing. What has Trump done for white people? I'm waiting. Smash that like. It's 14 of y'all in here. Shut me out, man. It's not the electric chair. It's not gonna shock you if you show support. Double tap that screen. Show some integrity. What has Trump did for white people? Tell me, somebody. But make your motherfucking gas go higher and tell your gay cousin Johnny he can't marry his lifelong lover, Bill. What has he done for white people? Nothing, nothing, nothing. It's 20 people in here. We popping like cryptocurrency. Let's get it back up, man. Smash that like. Trump versus Obama. Who had the best Iran deal? Ain't near one of y'all answered that yet, but the fruit. But you're coming here on some racist shit. See what I'm saying? You can't say Trump name without racism because if his name comes up, best believe it's going to be an argument about race as well as Obama. You can't see none of one of those guys' name without racism because if you bring their name up, some smuck is going to say, "What did Obama do for black people?" Ain't no black people put the money in his pocket. You know what I mean? But some LGBTQ people that happen to be black did, and some white LGBTQ, that was his number one lobbyist. That's why he allowed them to marry each other and get their things off. A lot of y'all don't know politics. You just sit in front of the TV and regurgitate whatever you hear or what sounds good that you want to go with. No, they're not, because black people didn't create race. We just happen to be the main vocal point. Everybody cares about race. Black, white, Chinese, Mexican. Every ethnic group cares about race. Because every ethnic group wants to be in the position of the black people if they're not white. Everybody want to be the buffer to all this other shit. And y'all can have it. I'm pretty sure black people are like, fuck it. You want to be the poster child and blamed for everything? You know what I mean? That's crazy. It's every culture wants to be the number one minority. Ain't y'all fighting for scraps? Black people ain't been getting shit being the number one minority, but getting the number one. I mean, the first to get the ass whipping and it trickle down to y'all motherfuckers because y'all hang up under the black banner. When y'all need us, y'all, oh black, we shall overcome. But as soon as it look like they gonna motherfucking um go tacos as opposed to barbecue chicken, y'all uh Latinos for Trump. And then ain't that crazy? I'm about to break some down on I'm gonna break your funk ass down, Bob. White people marched during the Black Lives Matter, but black people didn't. And you can go back through my content. When you see me in DC, I was at Black Lives Matter rallies. There was a straight LGBT function. Just like the Kings, the No Kings is all LGBTQ. Yeah, white folks did march because black people, it was no less like, say if we was promoting a Nike product, you all you had to require was to have on some Nike, right? So to promote a Black Lives Matter product, you didn't have to be a black person. You had to have on some of their paraphernalia, BLM hashtag, or have one black product in the crowd. I saw a couple of floats come down the street right off of what's that, Pennsylvania? Right off of Pennsylvania in DC. And they was Black Lives Matter. They were coming. And when I looked, it was a boat full of white dykes with buzzsaw haircuts and plaid shirts on with one black girl up there. You could barely see her with the microphone. Black with the megaphone. Black Lives Matter. See, not like you. I didn't watch TV and I was out there boots on the ground. And guess what's so crazy? It was more movie film crews than it were regular black people out there at the Black Lives Matters rally because it was more or less they was doing miniseries and getting a bunch. Black people was not marching. White, you right. White folks did that shit because y'all were the ones that was donating. When y'all say the Black Lives Matter people made all that money, black people were the poster child of it. It's sort of like you saying the most different people got abused by the money. Black people didn't get none of the money. All of the people that's on the corporations got the money, and the white people donated. White guilt donated to Black Lives Matter, not Black Lives Matter, because we were supposed to have been the poster child of it. We knew our motherfucking job. Maybe latch on to it and make it something respectable. But then when we seen that they wasn't putting none of the money that they was making off y'all funky ass white folks, we didn't fuck with them. Ain't no black people lose no money in black life. Not black. We made some money because you know we bootleg that shit. Ain't no black man invent no Black Lives Matter because you don't have to tell us we matter. Just as sure as we will stop working or doing anything in this country, it'll go down. And we wouldn't be sprinkling our motherfucking, I mean, freshness. This shit'd be stale as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Black Lives was a scam, and it was against white people against other white people. Y'all just get caught up when y'all heard something black. Anything black, you get either scared or the racism that your family installed in you comes out. You understand? Black Lives Matter was a white on white crime. They built white people. Black people didn't have to fucking donate to it because we're black. We like, what the fuck am I donating to something that's supposed to benefit me? Y'all go ahead and collect the money. But what happened, they didn't break bread in the end. Them LGBTQ, whether they was white, black, or Chinese, took that money and split them amongst themselves. Black is whack. You don't believe that just as well as look at your name, Will Mac. You got a black man's moniker on. You want to be a Mac. I don't know no white Macs. Only one white Mac I know is white folks. And he just as black as his come. You know what I mean? He just white on the outside. Well, I don't love you, brother, because I don't tell a motherfucker that I don't know that I love him. So you strange anyway, Bob. I still love you. You go around telling black men you love them that you don't know. God damn. Subaru says, good job. You just as good as the Somali pirates, stealing the money from the good white people. Them Somali pirates were stealing money from everybody. You know what I mean? They were jumping on all international vessels. That's what I mean. Smash that like, y'all. Smash that like. You talking about it's facts, brother. You know how fucking stupid you sound right here telling a man it's facts that you love him? And you probably think you funny, but it shows you, you know what I mean? It shows me too. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. Some big funky white dude that's in here with the bullshit. I love you, brother. Yeah. What's gonna come next? You know, every time a white man told a black man he love him, that black man got 300 years. And somebody funk ass sitting there trying to, ooh, well, yeah, yeah. He's your president. Name three reasons he's your president, and it's not the debate against you, pride or freedom, just to see where you at. Everybody, Rob Banks. What's up, Rob Banks? I gotta put a jacket on your crazy ass. You gonna fell back up in here. What's up with you? Oh, is this the Rob Banks I know? Let me see, because I know a Rob Banks. Let me go to your channel and see is this the Rob Banks I know. Mm-hmm. Rob Banks 77. 7. That's what it is. Rob Banks, I'm gonna put a jacket on you because you ain't been in here a minute with your bullshit, but you know what I mean? Smash that like, y'all. Shout out Rob Banks. That profile pic is crazy. Now you know that's part of people wardrobe. Them they call them poo shiesties. You said celebrate men in uniform and not dresses. Right. That's crazy. Damn, you said Carmelo mama spent all the money on wigs and crab legs. I thought they spent the money on a house and a Cadillac Escalade, and it was something else that they said she spent the money on. It was a house, Cadillac Escalade, and a nose job. Now you say a wig and crab legs. Black folks don't eat crab legs no more. That's so 1980s. You know what I'm saying? Black folks don't eat crab legs no more. They on their salmon cake now. The ones, them young girls y'all call ghetto queens, they don't spend their money on crab cakes no more. On crab legs, they eat salmon now. Remember, all the crabs got missing off the shelf over there in Alaska on the shelf underneath in the ocean. Y'all didn't even know that. It was a huge amount of them that got lost. They millions of them. Trump rocks. Name three reasons why you consider Trump to be somebody that rocks. And it's not the debate, just to get your opinion as an American or where we at with this shit. It's 18 of y'all in here at this present time. Double tap the stream, man. Is Trump your president? Is the topic. And sidebar. If you haven't got over there and put some money on SpaceX, I say do it. It's a good investment. If you got some extras, SpaceX popping right now, family. Elvis. Elvis was a hero the most, but he never meant nothing to me. He was straight out racism. I mean, motherfuck him, man, John Wayne. I'm hyped because I'm out. Me and my heroes ain't appearing on no stamp. What y'all know about that public enemy? Yeah, motherfuck him, man, John Wayne. When it comes to Elvis. Well, Obama, the shittiest president we ever had besides Biden and Trump has the only deal that we have made with Iran. You don't throw billions of dollars. The billions of dollars that we gave Iran was their money. When the Shah of Iran got ran out of Iran in '79, he left a lot of money on the table, and that shit has incurred interest. If y'all know anything about money, it was unrealized gains at the time, but now when it came into fruition, Iran as a country asked for their money. No matter who's leading the country, the money is owed to the country, not the leader. To the victor go the spoils. That's the money he gave them. He didn't give no money out of the American coffers because y'all will be crying about it. What's going on in the coast budgets? Good morning. What do you think? Who did you vote for? President Trump? Is Trump your president? I know the answer, but you know what I mean. James Brown. I mean James Brown. What about James Brown, Rob? I was about to say, so you don't even know what you're talking about. James Taylor. What group was James Taylor in though? That white dude with the hair and shit with the mullet. What group was James Taylor in? And Elvis was not best friends with James Brown. James Brown's ain't fuck with him at the time when Elvis was popping. James Brown was not even as popular as he is. Elvis shot up there. He was the poster boy for. He was Eminem of his day. He was doing all the black shit, but they was bringing it to you in the form of a white person because they was controlling the narrative. James Brown want no fucking friends with Elvis. You say Obama your president. That's what it is. You wish I was fat. Look at you. You brought your bitch ass back in here. Come Lolo. Yo, you out again. You're fired, dude. Come Lolo. I'm gonna tell you what Trump will tell you, funky ass. You're fired, man. Hit the showers. Come back with your new identification or your old one. Whatever floats your boat. Smash that like. Free at last. Free at last. Google it. They were good friends. They even man, that's some propaganda shit. Everybody know that Elvis was a fucking racist. Elvis is known as a racist, and in my black community, whatever I won't believe it, they show it to me because we have made songs about Elvis that we don't fuck with him. No, I'm not googling that shit. I'm not that. I'm a James Brown friend. I'm not that impressed. Wow, you say that about Trump, Mister? That's crazy. Smash that like, yeah, y'all got to get y'all Google it, man. That's AI. I don't believe shit I see now. Google what they had Jesus dressed up like Trump. So what the fuck, man? Smash that like you said. Yes, unfortunately, Trump is your president. Skate committee. Good morning, family. Good morning, family. How's your morning, skate committee? What's going on? We got skate committee. Rob Banks in the house. Hey, Nicole's budget. You remember Rob Banks used to come through here with all that crazy shit, chucking and jabbing in the house. Salute everybody that's coming through, and especially all my super supporters. Because without you, you know what I mean, the BMC would not exist. Shout out everybody that supports the Black Money Corp. Nicole's budget says Michelle Obama is my president. And what was that UFC shit that happened the other night, man? That somebody said something about Michelle, man. Y'all, she the only black thing that the Barack got going on. Him, and her, and her kids. The only black thing Barack got going on. He's African. Yeah, Elvis was racist. He stole all our style. Your tax dollars being wasted. Because I realize that once they take them from you, they're not your tax dollars no more. They do what the fuck they want to do with them. And you give them to them because you work and you pay taxes. So once you get somebody something, it's no longer yours. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out. Smash that like. The love talking. They love talking about the Michelle Obama, but Melania copied her. Where is Melania? Yeah, what has Melania done as first lady besides pull out that bullshit ass movie? Remember, I couldn't use the inauguration because Melania and whoever she was dealing with, they copyrighted the presidential inauguration. You can't use it; it's copyrighted. When she had that ugly ass Grim Reaper hat on, and Donald Trump missed the Bible and ain't put his hand on the Bible. Two Bibles out there, she nudging him to put his hand on the Bible. That's crazy, fam. Smash that like. Yeah, Melania. What is she doing? It's the first lady. Who has she helped? You say, yes, he is. Name three reasons why he's your president. Jason. My father was stationed with Elvis. My father said that Elvis was cocky, arrogant, and he was better than everyone. I ain't never liked Elvis either. Motherfuck him and John Wayne. I'm hype on him out. None of my heroes never appear on no stamp. 400 years, motherfucker. And don't worry, be happy was the number one jam. I'd be damned if I said you could slap me right here. You know what I'm saying? Looking like the goddamn hamburger, or she about to do some more Spanish shit. She had on a goddamn flamenco hat. Man, it's looking like goddamn Carmen San Diego on that bitch with that goddamn hat. Yeah, the hamburger. Yeah, she was looking crazy, and Donald Trump missed the whole Bible shit. She nudging him. That's why he didn't get inaugurated right. He had the Trump Bible out there. He had the same Bible that Abraham Lincoln used, which Obama also used, and he put his hand on not one Bible when he got inaugurated. I spit in Trump's face and I spit again in Kurt's fucking face. Damn, why so violent? Why we can't just talk about it, RN? And once you spit in their face, you know it's on. At the Secret Service about their work, they're gonna crush your bitch ass. So why do it? At Charlie Kirk Security about their work, they're gonna crush their bitch ass. Why spit in their face? Why not ask them to have a conversation and try to resolve it that way? Because you know, if you go by that violence, you're gonna get violence begots violence. Sometimes y'all gotta think, man. Ask fucking Austin Metcalf and Kamalo Anthony if they wish they would have thought about what was going on before they did it. Both of them. Stupid shit. Smash that like, y'all. Melania's team literally copy and pasted the whole prayer of Michelle Obama. Wow. Because Trump wants to be Obama and Melania wants to be Michelle for some odd reason. Even the MAGA motherfuckers was fucking with Obama, man. Anybody that won't messing with Obama was probably a race hater, or you know what I mean, and grew up with they thinking that the America should be ran by white people because its creation was white people. America didn't create this land, the terraformer, the earth that we standing on under, but they created the concept of how we do our laws and stuff in America. Trump is from America. His bitch might not be, but Trump is a New Yorker. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna take that away from him. Y'all love placing our presidents, even Obama. Y'all got him in Hawaii, but really from Southeast Asia and all this shit. What's that name y'all call that y'all say is Barry real name? Barry Sotomayor. That shit crazy. Subaru, what's Obama real name? Subaru, you about to say some crazy shit. Is he give me your you know what I mean? Smash that like not the fucking comment of a President Trump terrible, man. I'm not looking up his family tree. I already know his family tree. Know what I mean, he would y'all kill me with that shit. Y'all don't want if y'all y'all do that with Obama. Y'all try to take away them being American. If they was the president, best believe they family tree already been looked up. So all that shit is just conspiracy theory. You know what I mean, or they already allowed it, so it doesn't matter. So if I look up his family tree, he's German. What would so should I hate Germans because Trump is a German? That shit crazy. What does that matter if I look up his family tree and it say he's German? But what's wrong with buying crab legs by the dozen? Because their son killed the white guy, he went to prison. That doesn't mean that they don't eat crab legs anymore. Y'all don't make sense with the stuff y'all be saying. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all white people got it in y'all family tree. Family tree. Nazis. God damn it, Nazis. That sounds like a lot of y'all granddaddies, colonizers, inbred school shooters. And that's all white folks. Everybody got a white cousin that's inbred. Because your uncle just couldn't keep his hands off his daughter. Or all y'all school shooters, Columbine. What's that other shit that's up in New Hampshire, Maine? What's that shit that everybody be saying is conspiracy theory? What the fuck is you with James Brown and Elvis? Fuck James Brown and fuck Elvis. Ain't there one of them putting a motherfucking chicken in my fucking pot. So fuck them. And I'm a James Brown fan. All that shit was propaganda. Elvis was a racist motherfucker. You standing here trying to defend a racist, a known racist. The Dixie Mafia was with Elvis and them. They was all Ku Klux Klans. Get your mind right. There were too many black slave owners in the past. But then the black slave owners turned to just slave owners because after the Civil War they put everybody in chains mentally. You know what I mean, they let you roam, but they still had your motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? They let them roam within the gates of the United States. Look at JS Adventures. I'm gonna let you get somewhere where they kumbaya in there. If there's two races over here for you, because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you get somewhere where they kumbaya where you're fired over here, family. Smash that like, how am I racist? That shit is be the dumbest shit that's said because I got a picture of Donald Trump up. I'm racist. Freedom for all is a good message, but is you really living by it? When you gonna go back to the good old Smokey Robinson days, man? What's the Smokey Robinson days are in? Smokey Robinson's is weird too. I don't know why y'all try to relate black people to other black people that don't have nothing to do with them. I don't give a fuck about Smokey Robinson. What's the Smokey Robinson days, family? Please tell me. Smash that like. Smokey Robinson had some trouble going on too. His caretakers and everything was trying to set him up, saying he was, you know what I mean, doing some crazy shit. Cam Alama, what's up with you, Cam? What's up, family? Cam, I fought with you too because from day one you always supported Trump, and now that I know the demographics, you in the Trump belt. You know that, right? You're in the Trump belt, fam. I guess you do know it, but remember we watched the Redneck joint. They're more likely to be Trump supporters because they're the majority of, you know what I mean, with anything. The poor people that support always gonna be in the majority, or the middle class people, because poor people don't even vote. They don't matter. That's why they say they don't never say what they're gonna do for the poor people. They always start at the middle class because the poor people don't count. Would I fight for the U.S. if Trump tried to steal a third term? So, who would I be fighting for? Are you asking me would I fight for the power of the U.S. or would I fight if the U.S. had to go to war? Because it's not. If he was to steal a third term, that wouldn't be. I wouldn't have to do shit. That's between you and y'all white folks that give a damn. Because I already know. Because whoever that's in charge is ain't gonna do shit for me no way. So nah, I set back like the rest of us. I'll set back as long as they don't fuck with the internet and I can't get on my little sites that I like to watch my documentaries and stuff. Now why what am I fighting about? I'm not gonna get shot out of it. I don't fucking fight for just anybody. I fight for me and mine. A bunch of MAGA flags. That's crazy, man. Yeah, because they said that was the MAGA belt right there where everybody getting food stamps at. Is right there. The Appalachians. Chilling, Austin. What's up with you, Austin? Austin Comer. Good morning. What does that mean? I got a channel. I ain't got the rich shit. What are you talking about? I love America also, book. That's one thing I love America. You know what I mean? America is a great place to be. I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. Everybody always say, well, go back to your country. This is my country, fuck nigga. And well, go to Africa. Why I go to that shithole? Everything I see about Africa is a shithole. Good morning. That's what it is, book. Just a slug day. What y'all think about what's popping off in Haiti? Haiti got all the natural resources and precious metals. and rare earth. Man, all they should be the most stabilized country on the planet, but there's always war. Smash that like y'all. And if you're not American, why are you in the fucking conversation, dude? Sit back and let Americans do them, family. Trump with the double hearts. You say voodoo got it. They don't really practice voodoo like that. That's some white people shit. Y'all do know that, right? The voodoo is from the Yoruba in Africa, and it has nothing to do with the weird witchy poo shit. They attribute voodoo with some Wicca type shit. I can tell y'all really don't even study shit. Y'all just regurgitate stuff. If you really got down to what voodoo is, the real voodoo comes from Yoruba, and it's a part of their religious, you know what I mean, practices. But the voodoo that they show you on TV that these people are practicing and everything, it be on some old Catholic ritual shit. The Pope is practicing voodoo. That's who practicing voodoo because that's what when they told y'all they was calling it voodoo, the Haitians, they really was just imitating the Pope when they was telling them to be good Christians. They took the Pope's rituals and immolated them and switched them up to their gods. Oshan, know what I mean, Shango. You do your history, family. Do and get in depth on it. Stop looking at the surface and just believing that because it seems more comfortable to believe what they give you. Have y'all seen the Pope in Spain last week doing all them goddamn rituals? He was pouring olive oil on a granite block, laying on it and shit, and people was watching him. And if it's so spiritual and about God, why did everybody have their cell phones out? If this is so humble and he taking his step, you know what I mean? Why did you know what I mean? Why ain't anybody get a picture of God if God was there? Because y'all know they say Trump is the direct contact to God on the planet. Come on now. They claim it's voodoo. Voodoo that's practiced in Haiti is just the mask, they true religions, family. I can tell y'all don't really know black people, man. Voodoo is not practiced in Haiti. Randy, you said the president is your Trump. The President Trump is your president. Okay. And the Trump y'all tell me some good things about Trump. Why y'all support him? I ain't telling you not to support him. Ed, you say, yeah, he your president. Tell me some good things about him, man. He might be going up for a job interview because he about half done with this one. The British perfected the tactics of cultural. Yep, yep. The Irish folks. Yep, that's what they did. They did that. No, they did it to everybody. They did the Irish. They put and what's so crazy is they brought in Scotch people from Scotland, and put them in Northern Ireland to kind of like switch up who the Irish were because they knew about the Irish's cultural background. Okay, and that's why it's the orange and the green on the Irish flag denotes it's two kind of Irishes because they tried to eradicate them. Most people in Northern Ireland are Scotch Irish. They got Scottish in their background. Okay, they brought the Irish here. Everybody that came here before the pre-revolutionary war, either they owed money or they came here to get money. Okay, and they won't lit. A lot of people came here with running from shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why Cajuns are in Louisiana because they put them in Canada, and then the French people was up there doing their thing. But when the British moved in, they sent some down to fucking Louisiana when the British was attacking French Canada, Montreal, and all that shit. You do your history, man. That's how Cajuns got in Louisiana. Cajuns and Arcadians in Canada are the same thing. They just got separated when the British decided to take over all of Canada, and they got to beefing with the French that was up and around the Montreal area. Do your history, man. You say getting rid of the trans crowd. I think all of us agree with that. I don't have no problems with LGBT, lesbian, gay, and bi people, but that transgender stuff, that shit seems all goddamn going too mechanical for me. Smash that like we do have a choice. All y'all in here, if y'all support Trump, Give me a thumbs up. Everybody that supports Trump, give me a thumbs up. And smash that like by giving me a thumbs up. Smash that like if you support Trump. Thanks for having that integrity. If you support Trump, give me a thumbs up. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Is Trump your president? Whether you agree with what I'm saying or not, you as an American have a right for Trump to be your president. Okay, I see you. I see you. Shout out Ed. Shout out Randy says I'm right. Shout out William. I like Trump's family. I think Trump's family is Scottish. Shout out MST. Shout out Cam. Cam gave him the finger. I thought that was a joke. Cam gave him the finger. Wow, I ain't even know you could post that shit. I ain't know you could post your middle finger. They had a middle finger emoji. Damn, you know I'm old. Smash that like, man. Cam, did you get any of that SpaceX? SpaceX did its thing yesterday. I was watching that shit fluctuate. That shit was going like this. Yo, with my little investment, I'm getting a hell of a, you know what I mean, unrealized gains already. I'm seeing it there. Skate committee, you voted for Trump. Can you give me 3 reasons why? And you are a unique vote because number one, you're a person of color. Can you name 3 reasons why? And it's not to debate you; it's just to get your opinion as American and Trump's appeal to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Purdy says fuck Trump. James got a thumbs up. You say I guess this is being uneducated. What you looking in the mirror, Texas? I guess this is being uneducated while black. Well, I'm gonna let you go somewhere where they talk holler education in. Thanks for your cooperation with the little bit of watch time you did give me, but your service are no longer needed, guy. Texas, your service is no longer needed, fam. You know what Donald Trump would say right now? You're fired. You got to come in under your old jump that you should troll with, or go make a new one if you really that press the troll in here. You're fired. You're fired. Smash that like. Okay, your mom, your boss, and you. That's what I'm saying. People are not keying in on that SpaceX shit because they have so much hatred for Elon Musk. But shit, you like to eat, don't you? You like to make some money, don't you? Elon ain't got time for it. He done made $1 trillion. And I told y'all, the person who makes that $1 trillion is going to be the person that changed the world because we had millionaires, millions of them. We got billionaires, a couple of 100,000 of them. Now we only got one trillionaire, and that's Elon Musk. We had a couple of companies, and his company is like the third or fourth most expensive company in the world. We had a bunch of companies that's trillionaires, but we never had a one man that we can actually attribute to all this motherfucking money to $1 trillion. And is that $1 trillion still $1 trillion? Like if he had it when Obama or even George Bush Senior was president, that'd be a crazy trillion because the $1 trillion he got now ain't really worth shit. Especially if they counting it in American money. That ain't shit. That's probably like a half a trillion. You know, every dollar you spend, 70% of that money is owed to foreign interests. 30% is owed to you as Americans. So you literally just spending your own money that's supposed to be backed by either what are we on the gold coin? We probably on some crypto dollar right now, but it's the digi dollar that they have that you can get off the American website of the United States website. The digi dollar is supposed to be just like the dollar bill. The guy that got killed by not Luigi Manzi. Only this guy got killed in San Francisco. The guy that used to be the head of when he got killed, he was the head of Cash App, and he had just finished working on Square. I noticed he died right after he helped the United States with the digidollar. That shit crazy. And why haven't they said none of Nicole Budgets? If you still in here, why haven't they said none about those 13 scientists that got missing about a few weeks ago? It was the talk of everything, and then it went silent. Smash that like, y'all. Trump put God back in the expensive gas. That's godly gas. You say the trillion ain't worth shit. It ain't if you look at it and in dollars, because the dollar ain't worth shit. So $1 trillion ain't worth shit, ain't it? And Skate says he did everything he was saying he was going to do and more. Okay, salute. So what's your feelings about the gas prices now? They say the gas prices are going down because of the plea bargain with Iran. I say plea bargain because if you whoop somebody, I mean a whoop dog ain't gonna bark. Iran was bucking back the whole time. I mean, y'all know the saying, a hit dog gonna holler, but once he's aware that you attacking him, I mean, don't they and tell you either smack them in the nose, shoot them with a tranquilizer gun, or their master come and say, Benji, bingo, calm down. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely know a whoop dog ain't gonna bark, fam. Yeah, it was a plea bargain, and you don't plea bargain with motherfuckers that you say you whooped their ass and you fucked up their government infrastructure. It just seemed shaky to me, man. And that just says that Trump ain't doing for the people. And that's just my opinion. Trump is not doing for the people. He's doing what the military industrial complex wants him to do. The Joint Chiefs of Staffs. He's moving under the Joint Chief of Staff thumb. He ain't doing what the people, the Republicans and Democrats. He's not being the president. He's flipping the coin and doing his other job more as the Joint Chief of Staff. Instead of dealing with the butter, he's dealing with the guns. Guns and butter move the world. Guns and butter is the main decision that this country has every time they do the deficit and they figure out where the money going at. How much money we gonna give to the infrastructure, the butter? I don't know. How much money we gonna give to the guns? All of it. Let's go. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't understand that concept because you don't really understand politics anyway. And I mean, you say here a fake president. Trump will say you don't understand politics anyway. You're second class. You're second rate. You'll never be first class. How many people have I heard Trump say that to? Like, move my camera for what? Move it for what? So you can see Trump pointing his hand. You say here, fake President Bernardo. Baby Mexico. What's up, baby Mexico? Underlay, underlay, mommy. EI, EI. Uh-oh. What's going on with you? Good morning, y'all. Let's get this conversation popping. You said he's not your president, Alexandria. Well, who is your president? And can you give me 3 reasons why you wouldn't consider him your president? Okay, well, no, it's just honestly, I don't care if they see my personal space, fam. I don't care if they see my personal space. It's all good. I ain't nowhere that's off limits. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nowhere that's off limits. A lot of people that come here, they already know that this is the green stream. You know what I'm saying? This just, I mean, to set the tone. But thanks though for telling me that. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like, y'all. Share me out, man. Salute. Definitely not Brad. What does that mean? Definitely not Brad. Is there anything can do with Brad Pitt? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to bash Trump or Obama or to take up for either one of them. I'm here to establish, you know what I mean, rapport with my fellow Americans because we can talk about it. I know that all of them are the same thing, just presidents doing what they do. What do you mean don't dox yourself? Release the alien evidence. You gotta ask the aliens. Presidents don't control none of that shit. And that's true, Jackson. They better be giving some attention to the globalist plan because America is just another federalist country backed by the federals, whoever they are. Wow. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out. Smash that like. Ain't no wrong with being thoughtful, but for what reason? You don't know me. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying. Smash that like, y'all. You said Trump is the best deal. Can you tell me three things that was in that deal before you even make that assumption? Maybe he went through the deal in the first place. There wouldn't be a bunch of Muslims who hate America, or there wouldn't be a bunch of Americans who hate Muslims. In reality, we going against Iran. You ever thought about that? They got y'all talking about Muslims who hate America. I haven't seen a Muslim do nothing to America since whenever. But it's a lot of Americans that hate Muslims by way of Iran. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, you know, it's a Muslim beef. Maybe a couple of American neighborhoods that's being taken over by Muslims, but you know what I mean? Y'all kill me with the shit y'all say. Look at you. Who's stupid, me or you, SAT? I'm chimping out. You come in here with a trending word. You didn't use the word chimping out last year before you heard that Chuck the Bitter guy say that on. You a follower, so shit. I'm trying to got that gonna prevent this shit. Shoot, error. Show error says yes. Trump is my president. Smash that like. So what? How does everybody know what the deal consisted of? I'll say it consisted of him plea bargaining. They're gonna be able to get some money out of Straight of her moves. So real media, what's going on? Man, Trump and Obama is two different people, man. But y'all treat them the same way. It depends on who you are. Some people will say, fuck Obama, what did he do for black people? Some people will say, fuck Trump, what did he do for white people? Trump ain't do shit for white people, and Obama ain't do shit for black people. And who they was supposed to do something for was you and me, both Americans. So, you know what I mean? We all, you know what I mean? Trump got put in position for a reason, Mr. Fantastic. And is that your favorite Marvel character, Mr. Fantastic? Or no, I'm saying, is that just a name synonymous with something else? You say, hell no, Trump ain't your president. Say Lunis. Trump ain't rigged it. His people that wanted him in there rigged it. The first, we didn't have a black president yet. We had a half African, half white president. Puff Daddy is your president, so you must work for Bad Boy or might be an artist on the Bad Boy label. And Puff Daddy your president. It's all good though. Shout out Sean Combs. A lot of people don't even know his real name, and I bet you a lot of y'all in here they be hollering that Diddy shit and Puff Daddy shit. Y'all don't even know the man real name. Smash that like. Must man and went past Trump. Trump just a failed businessman. Now he getting a few billion out of bilking his fellow American citizens. Must done got $1 trillion off of Trump, fam. That's the ultimate grift. You said the UFC was amazing. That shit sucked, man. It's 24 y'all in here and it's 24 likes. That's what it is. Double tap that stream. Let's get them likes up, man. We fluctuating. We went down to 20 like cryptocurrency. Let's still get them likes up, family. He fighting. Iran terrorize Arabs. How did Iran terrorize Arabs? Y'all, you know what? So we defend the Arabs now. You understand the logic in that? Where did that put Americans in danger at, homeboy? You're not making sense. We not, I mean, Arabs watchdog per se. Are we voting for to take care of Arabs? Y'all don't like Arabs. You know, Arabs are the Muslim guys that y'all don't like. So what are you talking about? Yep, the White House lawn is full of trailer trash. Wow. I bet the USC was get big half naked men all covered. Wow. Smash that like, y'all. Shut me out. Smash that like y'all. Share me out. You say not your president. Kanye West is your president. Wow. Sassy Mo, what's going on, player? And that is so true. I just said that earlier. Why are people, and you said it, why are people arguing about people who do not care about them? And that goes for Obama also. If you're not putting money in their pockets, they do not care about you. And yep, billionaires don't care about you. They care. You notice billionaires don't give money away. Chilling, 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 Sassy. Good morning. How are you and the family, fam? That's what it is. Make sure y'all taking a poll. Trump versus Obama. Best Iran deal. Trump 54%, Obama 46%. Hey, I got some SpaceX. Hold on. I got some SpaceX. What you think about it? I got some SpaceX. That same day we was talking about it. It was booming yesterday. Was you watching it yesterday? That motherfucker was climbing. Climbing. Unrealized gains. Y'all hate Elon Musk, but y'all about to like that money train he got popping off. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, smash that like y'all. Shut me out, man. Shut me out. What's going on, man? How's y'all summer starting off? Hopefully everybody having a great summer. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm heavily invested in that shit, man. I'm looking for SpaceX to win. I want SpaceX to win. Ain't no way around it. I want SpaceX to win, y'all. Smash that like. Shut me out, fam. What's going on? Yeah, for instance, I saw it. That shit whopping, and I got me some money in on it. I don't like Elon Musk, but I like spending bread, and that might be the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? That might be the way to do it, to spend that bread for instance. But I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like y'all. Shut me out. For instance, did you get some of that SpaceX? Israel got nuclear weapons, Pakistan got nuclear weapons, India got nuclear weapons, and the toss up is South Africa has nuclear weapons and maybe Cuba. That's why they got blacklisted. Smash that like. You said hell no, he ain't your president. Yeah, me too. Day one, the day that we first started talking about it, I went and got me a little bit of it. It's 21 of y'all in here. Double tap the screen if y'all ain't got none of that. Cause I'm telling you, for instance, you think it's gonna be like the to take the place of Bitcoin being the go-to currency that we watching, because everybody watching Bitcoin and hating that they didn't get in on it. But now, even if it fluctuates and get too big, because sometimes these being a big corporation can kind of hurt them because it's too much. Now, before that, I'm gonna get mines and maybe get out. When I see that it look like it's fluctuating and going down to the point that it can't get back, I'll snatch the money out. But right now, my return is looking like, God damn, I mean, I'm satisfied with the SpaceX stuff. But what people don't know is half of everybody 401k is invested in that SpaceX stuff too. United States don't motherfucking jostle all y'all 401k plans. You know how they invest your shit in different shit? A great deal of it is invested in SpaceX, and you don't even realize it. That's why they wanted your shit from Doge, your data and analytics. That's why Elon came to work for the United States. He came to snatch up what you buy, when you get your money, what time you get your money, who you call, what you do. He wanted all your data and analytics so he can know how as the biggest money interest power base, and it probably was the 401ks, and now that's what's backing that SpaceX. So you might as well put some money on it. You might as well. You're a fool. The YTs have years of government contracts already in the bag, right? Me and Hub stopped supporting Trump about as soon as he took office the second time. And why is that, reaching grace? Why did you and your husband stop supporting? Was it because he wasn't giving you what you needed? Was he supplying you what he said he was going to supply? Is anybody here think that Trump is making America great again? Because to make America great again, you have to be here working in the infrastructure, don't you? Smash that like, y'all. Share me out. Right. That's why when everybody was saying, everybody will be like, get some Coke, get some Pepsi, get some stock. Nah, them motherfuckers already made their money. They barely surviving. They dealing off the red. Get some new and up and coming. And I keep telling y'all, the person that was gonna change the world will be the first trillionaire, the next trillionaire. So there we have it, Elon Musk. Whatever he's doing is what I want, where I want to be at, because now I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't want to be a billionaire. Now it's higher heights. It's Elon Musk. You can be a trillionaire. Shit. Smash that like. Damn, that's why you'll probably be broke, because you let your feelings get in the way of your money. You said you would never do anything dealing with Elon Musk. Yep, Elon Musk is not the company. He's just the fucking head of the board of trustees or some shit. You will starve yourself behind the motherfucker. That's crazy. So that's how I know you'll never get behind America if you don't like the president. And that's what happens. Obama was there. Y'all didn't get behind Obama because he was black. Not that it was because it was an American move, a black American move, or African American move. It's 23 of y'all in here. Double tap the screen. Well, I invested in technology, gold, silver, and communication. And that's since the 60s. And Sassy, I know you're getting a dope return because gold fluctuates, but it went crazy in the last 10 years. Silver went crazy. Y'all see, everybody was keying in on gold. Silver was riding with gold because y'all know, because silver was at like $14 and that shit went up to 60. Y'all all know, when you, if you don't know, when you find gold, because all of it is from outer space. Nothing is made here. Gold is not formed on Earth. It's from space. When you find gold, more likely the next right next to it is going to be silver, and then next to that is going to be copper. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You find gold, silver, copper, and if you find platinum, you'll find platinum, gold, silver, copper, because I mean that's the runoff of it, and so on with the natural with the rare earth minerals. If you have any understanding on that, I can't believe you're recommending SpaceX. It's a total scam if you know math. Shit, now that you get in and get out, if you know math, it's a total win-win. If you know math, you're just saying it because you don't like Elon Musk. The world gonna go keep going on, and that's what holds you back. Your either your racist or your ideological differences that you tend to hold dear to you, and you starve. You keep on because you don't like Elon Musk, you're gonna miss out on getting some paper. What is on you, homeboy? Did you see the photos and videos of Iraq and Kuwait? I posted. My brother-in-law sent me them. I'm gonna get over there and check them out. Stocks Family Farm. Anybody been at you lately? Yeah. If y'all don't have Stocks Family Farm, especially if you are a Republican, Stocks Family Farm is a Republican content creator. He's MAGA to the heart. You might catch him with his cowboy hat at a Kings, no Kings rally, causing trouble. Hey, the other night, man, I thought, dude, y'all was about to go to blows. Dude bumped into you on purpose and thought it was a game. And then you had that wild ass Ghazi with you. Ghazi was about to get y'all ass locked up. Y'all was damn near running. When y'all was going in that restaurant to use the bathroom, I was like, get out of there. The feds coming. The police coming. Yo, y'all don't have Stocks Family Farm. Get over there and check the brother out, especially if you're a supporter of MAGA. That's one of y'all brothers over there. Stocks, how's the family today, man? Where you at that job, man? That's what it is. Technology, communication, um, utilities like lights, water, gas. People can always need it. Um, medical, especially geriatric, because people die every day and get old every day. That's good investments, solid investments. Hospitals, medical care, drugs. Smash that like y'all. Share me out. Shit, he ain't gonna fuck me. Cause guess what? Me with my investments, I don't never give up nothing that I can't lose. I never invest something that I can't lose. That's y'all motherfuckers that invest your whole shirt. I just put the collar up. Know what I mean? I don't never give up nothing that I can't use. Right, but when you make these investments, you're investing in your community because SpaceX owns Starlink. They also own Tesla, and I'm telling you, for all y'all that say y'all don't like Elon Musk, I see a lot of motherfucking Democrats and conservatives driving Teslas. Matter of fact, that's the car that all y'all drive. All the yuppies and the upper middle class and some of the middle class. That's all y'all driving is Teslas, but y'all hate Elon Musk. Smash that like y'all. Shut me out. Why am I worrying about a Doge check? What are you talking about? Where's my Doge check? You got to ask Donald Trump and Elon Musk that. They might have invested it in the SpaceX shit. That's what my Doge check at. Is invested in SpaceX. You know what I mean? Smash that like. Where's your Doge check? Can I ask y'all something? For everybody that comes in here and say, what did Obama do for black people? I want to ask you, what did Trump do for white people? What did Trump do for white people? Well, they must have just found out because these are new Teslas. These Teslas are this year Teslas that they buying. Ain't no daggone. I know it was the people that was tearing up the Tesla lot because they was married with Elon, but they ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah, they've been occupied by foreign entities. Without even being occupied, it's ran by foreign people. The whole world is ran by somebody that's not of that nationality. We're under a federalist empire in the world. Wow. Hello, everybody on Earth. God bless us. Curtis, go lay down. You brought gold at remember gold was at $1,500 and that shit started bubbling. You know what I'm saying? It's 43, but remember like 2 months ago it had hit five. It had five G's. Wow. Nah, I've been poor way before Trump. Trump may make us poor again. He just made us fuss again. He just gave us a reason to hate white and to hate black again with his bullshit. He separated us even further. You know what I'm saying? Yep, silver and Confederate notes. Yep. What did any president do for anyone? And that's a good. That's you know what I mean. Left wing, right wing, all exactly how low. Now y'all talking. Now that's what I'm talking about. You can't blame anyone for your own actions. You get out of what you put in. Learn to play the game. It's the game. Salute, Sassy Mo. That's what it is. Sis. Exactly. Check your 66. You said MAGA are professional dividers. We are idiots for cheering for these people. Right. Whether it's Democrat or Republican, all of them the same thing. It's just like the most popular kid on the football team gets a chance to be the captain. That's all. Explain it to him why he shouldn't do IPOs, for instance. Shit, you better tell it to the millions of people, trillions of people that signed up for all these like YouTube, social media sites, Pokemon Go, um, Instagram, Facebook, all of those sites. You never read the fine lines on what you allowing them to do with your likeness, with your content. Know what I mean? You're never reading the fine lines, so you don't know what they did. You know, everybody that played Pokemon Go, and that was millions of people, they took your data and analytics, your global positioning, and sold it to, you know what I mean, some kind of AI company. Y'all are aware of that, aren't y'all? Smash that like y'all. Share me out. I'm not an institutional investor. So there's that. Okay. Yo, I can't believe you not, dude. That's like you asking me why am I eating chocolate ice cream because everybody else eating vanilla. I don't follow the crowd, motherfucker. I stand back and see who got there gonna shoot in that motherfucker. You understand? Fools rush in. I'm trying to get some money up. I ain't giving a fuck about Elon Musk. America has been for sale, dude. How do you think we brought the Louisiana Purchase? How do you think we brought Alaska? You know what I'm saying? And all this other shit. Smash that like, man. Forensics says, what's good? Sassy Mo. Sassy Mo says, hello, Forensics. Oh, ho, Forensics. That's an old shit. Oh, hell. You know what I mean? But now when you say hell, you can't do but think of Hitler. Because that shit, so much shit, man. Even with y'all white boys, I wonder how the Aryan Brotherhood feels if they ever trace what their name means. The name Aryan for all you skinheads means Iran means the home of the Aryans. So I wonder how they feel that they link themselves to some Muslims. That's crazy. They got to change their name, don't they? The Aryan Brotherhood, shit, the Iranian Brotherhood, because that's what Aryan means. Hitler and them, they knew it. They didn't see race. They saw history and prestige with the proud Aryan, Indo-Aryan heritage of being from Iran and Pakistan. It was the era of the Aryan Indo, know what I mean, Valley, and that's what it is. Smash that like. And Mama was in it. What was she doing there with that white man in that picture? I'm about to say, what is he doing in here? The policeman is on the premises. What the fuck is he doing in here? And he looked retarded though. If you just when you showed me the picture, I said, "Who is that crazy bitch in here?" Smash that like, y'all. Guess what? You're fired. Smash that like, man. Now we got to go get a plastic baby some diapers, y'all. Trump is making Iran great. Yeah, he ain't doing shit for America. He ain't doing shit for America. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out, man. How's everybody's morning, though? Other than the saga continues with Donald Trump. And who thinks Donald Trump won the war? You don't negotiate a war you won. You dictate. You tell them what the fuck gonna happen. Y'all think Donald Trump won the war? Trump versus Obama, best Iran deal. So far, 51% Trump, 40. Okay, hold on. 50, 51% Trump, 49% Obama. Damn, that's like a 50-50 group. Nobody's ever 50-50. It's always that 1%. So make sure y'all taking a poll. Wars are fake. Shit, tell it to the people that's getting bombed that wars are fake, dude. Smash that like Trump kicked the Hornets and is getting he trying to back out it gracefully. He still got mud on his face and looking crazy to the fucking to the world. And that's crazy how he was hugged all up with Macron yesterday. Macron and everybody been giving Trump they ass to kiss. And then but Trump was making him look stupid. He was trying to hold Trump hand like shake it. Trump was looking at him like because remember when Trump was at the when the United States was at the around the Pope and all this shit, they was bullshitting with Trump. Every time they was getting them together with all them European people, they was bullshitting around Trump. And now they wait a minute, because Trump getting goddamn on pro Asia and goddamn anti Europe too. Y'all ain't even peeping that. Trump is pushing America pro Asian, anti European. Know your politics, man. We're not dealing with them fucking whack ass colonizers no more. The person that got colonized is shaking them off. We should have never been friends with them in the first place. It's like these women that get beat up and they keep taking these men back. Domestic violence. That's what the Europe did to us. They colonized us. We shouldn't even been fucking with them. Like, oh nah. You don't matter. You ain't even dying. You down a slow death. They pumping your ass full of goddamn impurities. So nobody matters in America. Don't you know when they take the oath as president, when they get motherfucker assimilated into the power, they already agree that everybody in America is collateral damage in some form of fashion. With collateral damage because he's not ensuring that the infrastructure can keep us living, that we got enough fresh vegetables, enough dairy. You know what I mean? We got enough. You know what I mean? It's all. You know what I mean? If you can't see it, it's all benefiting the military, the military industrial complex. Ain't nothing Donald Trump doing that's the people. Ain't none of y'all fucks riding around saying kill Iran unless Donald Trump tell y'all. But y'all so dumb, y'all can't got there going separate Muslims from Iranians. Of course they under a Muslim regime, but they don't represent all Muslims. Obama, more like Biden. Y'all pray. Oh shit, here comes somebody with a swastika. I don't even believe shit you say with the swastika because first of all, change your name from Aryan to Dumbbell because Aryan means the land of the Iranian people. Aryans are Iranians. So all y'all with the swastika, and it's also the swastika is a Indus Valley, you know what I mean, ancient symbol. The Native Americans used it, and it was heavily used in Tibet and in Pakistan and India, what is now known these countries, and because India is called India now, but it used to be Hindustan. You know what I'm saying? But you coming in here with a swastika on you, so you still a member of that bullshit Aryan shit. You came in here with an Aryan symbol. That swastika is not really a symbol for Nazis, and they adopted it. That's an ancient symbol for Aryans. Know what I mean? White people heard to change that Aryan shit and that Caucasian shit when they really figured out that we gonna find out what a Caucasian is. This big hairy ass Armenian or somebody from Azerbaijan, hairy motherfuckers. King Midas had his birth in Caucasians and up there with the Caucasus Mountains. King Midas, the one that was greedy for gold, assuming that y'all have not escaped what y'all granddaddy put in y'all to be stingy and greedy. MAGA ain't no colonizers. MAGA is just some poor white people that's looking for something to hang on to. And then the middle class part of them is people that don't want to associate with black people and people that ain't supposed to got the money they got. And then the elite MAGA is the cult group part of it. But with anything, you know, the majority is going to be always the poor because it's more poor people than it is middle class. It's more middle class people than it is wealthy. It's more wealthy people than it is elite. So the poor people, MAGA, the poor people are just people that's looking for something to grasp on and hold on to, like everybody. And the first thing that looks similar to them, or maybe that can give them a drink of water in this hot, dusty desert that we living in, this food desert, they go for it. So I mean, and that's what it is: the poor versus the elite, man. Donald Trump was paying back last night all his poor MAGA people because the elites don't watch UFC. They watch how much the stock go up on it. They don't give a damn about UFC. Their UFC is watching us kill each other for straps while they make trillions of dollars a day. So if you can understand that, you know what I'm saying? No MAGA, you know what I mean? The majority of MAGA are just poor people, and their base is in the Appalachian area surrounding Virginia, West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina. Those little that's the heart of MAGA, where the poor people at the meals stop paying, the plant ain't pumping no more, the company store ain't giving out no more credit. So they gotta have somebody that, hey, we hungry down here. And for whatever reason, you know what I mean? Maybe because a lot of them parents were veterans and associated with, they came back from the military and stuff with provisions and, you know what I mean, new thinking and everything because Trump is pushing that make America great again. That's what they looking for. They had to have somebody to have hope in. And definitely they wasn't going to go for Kamala because no doubt just from their upbringing, a woman ain't supposed to be in charge, let alone a woman of color. So that was what Donald Trump played in on, all their fears of going even more hungry than they already are. So they had to have a savior, and it was Donald J. Trump. And that's just my opinion on it. When I got, because I done my studies on who the MAGA are. It's three different tiers of that shit. It's the poor people, it's the people, the middle class who are the starting of the cult who to get zombied out, and it's the elite who are running the cult. They know all that shit is a bunch of malarkey, and they know the reason being they're doing it. Understand that. Is Trump your president? Is what we talking about right now. And who did a better job and got a better deal? Trump or Obama with Iran? I say Obama, because we ain't hear all this talk of negotiation. God damn, you trying to save face, you trying to get them to go for some shit so you don't look crazy to the people. It's like having a fight and whisper in the dude ear, we're both gonna take a fall so we don't, and the dude go ahead and knock your ass out for real because you was too scared to keep on fighting. Or you bit off more than you can chew. Sure, everybody says Trump's an idiot. So what's the difference? Can you tell me one thing? Tell me one thing Trump did for white people. Because y'all always asking what did Obama do for black people? What the fuck did Trump do for white people? And what's stupid about it, they both should have been doing stuff for Americans because they're presidents. Mentally, me call the business owners who hired the foreigners. Right. Quit looking at everything. Huh? I can't stop looking at this shit through a black man's eyes because that's who I am, a black man, and that's all they have given me is racist excuses for why I can't get ahead. Rap music ain't ruined shit. Hip hop, if anything, because rap music is the monetization of hip hop. They tell me a lot of y'all don't do y'all studies and don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all know that rap music is free. Hip hop is monetized, so rap music don't mean shit. Don't shit mean nothing in America that they can't get no money off. So if they ain't getting no money off you, that's why you don't mean shit. That's why they lock up black people in prison because they know that they ain't gonna get no money off of them. And then they go ahead and stick bank with them in the first place, so they won't. I mean, have to worry about their voting pool or their voting block because they got felonies now. We ain't got to worry about them voting against me and all the shit I'm doing to them and their women and their kids because we're gonna give them felonies and stick bank on that particular voting block. But we're gonna let them women, they women vote. You know what I'm saying? Rap music can make me stupid and enlighten me and give me knowledge of self, to be honest. And when they start noticing that, that's when it turns to the hip hop. Rap music is really what fueled the black man in the 80s to help us survive crack, too. Because we talked about it, we made fun of it, and then we realized that it was holding us back. And once they started seeing that, and we had these rappers coming out dropping that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like Public Enemy, you know what I mean? Public Enemy was on that shit. And different groups they kind of like took over hip hop and made it fucking popcorn. And then 10, 15 years later, they give you Eminem. Come on, man. And hip hop, not rap. You got to know the difference between hip hop and rap. Hip hop is monetized. Rap is just what we do. I'm rapping with you now, homie. You see what I'm saying? That's going over your head because your racist ideology, you haven't thought of a bunch of jokes and stuff for that one. See what I'm saying? It's all the little skit that you're coming in here saying, rap music, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Rap music kept you up a firearm from being placed against your head. Salute. Know what I mean? Rap music can't pay up because rap music don't get no money. You a rapper until you turn into a hip hop artist. And the very moment they monetize your music, that's when it's not rap no more. It's motherfucking hip hop. It's two different things, fam. Rap is the people just we rapping right now. Like I said, I'm just rapping with y'all. Can we rap a taste? But hip hop is a whole industry designed to make money off of people who create raps. And now they don't even need people who create raps because they got AI. MAGA is a bunch of poor people, man, that was looking for hope. Y'all gotta separate MAGA from the MAGA cult. How is rap music brainwashing me, dude? I listen to more Dwight Yoakam and Kenny Rogers than I do rap music. I mean, I make rap music. Every time you hear something come out my mouth, all that is the language of Black America is rap music, dude. Netanyahu just want to control the entire Middle East, right? Why ain't none of y'all talking about that the United States just proposed a plan to integrate the whole Israeli military force? I ain't gonna say army because that little shit can't compare to the military structure. They just was put and the Republicans and Democrats was with it to integrate the Israeli military into our armed forces. Do anybody know anything about that? You don't because you're too busy with that base level shit black and white. Of course, it's black and white, but now it's camouflage too. You know what I'm saying? Me too mentality. You know what I mean? I ain't on that, but you know what I'm saying? I went through the necessary and I had a good governor at the helm of my state that made it easy incorporation to come back, I mean, and get your voting rights back. It can be done. I mean, a lot of times we don't do it because we lazy and we like, fuck it, I don't watch politics. I don't look at politics in the first place. And I say, damn, that's why you don't know shit. All you know is that the Knicks just won and all that stuff, but you don't know about the who Donald Trump is. You know what I mean? You know Donald Trump is the president, but you don't know who he is. And when you say Carmelo Anthony, you're looking for his jersey. You're not looking for how much time he got. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, it wasn't even white, black, Chinese. Y'all wasn't keen on who Carmelo Anthony was. Y'all was looking at it. What Carmelo Anthony do? The basketball player? Nah, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The same as y'all don't know the difference between Rahula Khomeini and Ali Khamenei, or O and an A in their names. It's two different Khomeinis that they was fighting over there in Iran. Matter of fact, three. The dude Rahula, who taught the two sons and father, who was Ali Khamenei's with the A in their name. Salute for Friends is right, man. It's Public Enemy, X Clan, Wu Tang. Even once they figured out what Wu Tang was doing, they separated Wu Tang, sent RZA with the Chinese folks, took Ray and Ghost and made them spit just drug raps. Took Method Man and made him a comedian. ODB, the most outspoken one, they made him lose his mind, and you know he is no longer here. You understand that ODB was more prolific than Tupac, because Tupac was no less a blueprint for how they want y'all to act and how they can make excuses about how you act like when you act like this. ODB, he was out of his mind. And you know what I mean? They say sometimes when you listen to a crazy person, they might speak the truth. And he was telling a lot of shit on what the government is doing. Feel me? Smash that like, share me out. Man, they was fighting in Iraq also, dumbass. Of course they was fighting in Iran. They won't fighting in Iran. They was sending drones. They actually was fighting in Iraq. That's why they got the red and green zone over there between the Euphrates and all that shit. What the fuck is you talking about? I know what I'm talking about, dude. Yep. And I might get me some money in Whacking Hut. You know, Whacking Hut, the security guards that you can have no weapon and all that, they're the ones who own all the prison industrial complex. They the one all the independent prisons. Any security big security force that has a bunch of security guards like the Pinkerton, whatever they metamorphosize into, and Whacking Hut and all those people, even like Blackwater, which they changed their name to Z, and now there's something else. They own a great deal in the prison, the complex, because the prisons they got prisons more than just in America. That's private prisons. That's big industry. Grandmaster Flash, he alright, he alright, he alright. I won't listen to it. I will not let my niece and nephews listen to it. That's on you. What y'all listen to? Hezekiah Walker or something? That's on you. You're stifling information to them. That's what's so stupid. You're stifling information if you're not listening to people listen to rap music. But you know what? You can't stop it because now um rap music with the mask of hip hop has taken over the TV, taken over the internet, has taken over commercials, promotion. You see white people rapping now, you see dogs rapping, you hear hip hop beats in the background. You don't hear no fucking country to white yokum or nothing being spoofed, but they spoofing hella black songs and hella songs from our cookouts and shit. You hear white people singing. I'm like, what? That's a what? You know what I mean? Like that. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. That shit. They don't tell that motherfucker got a white dude singing it. Martell, y'all owe Martell some money. Poor righteous teachers. Okay. Know what I mean, especially poor righteous teacher. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing his thing. You know, he got the dude from Poor Righteous Teacher, he got a YouTube channel where he be dropping shit. KRS-One, you must learn. KRS-One is the first person that turned me on to that all of these people in the Bible were black people in Africa. Smash that like, y'all. Smash that like. Shut me out. I think Israel might work for the government, fam. They just was trying to integrate. Israel ain't really got that much power, Sass. I think see that's what we got to realize that if Israel really ran the government, they'd be here. They wouldn't be over there fighting for that little piece of land that they bought from what they're trying to do is stingy Jews don't want to lose nothing. The people, the Israelis, because Israel is ran by more people than Jews. The Israelis who managed to buy the land there right up under the Palestinians from England, UK, and France, who split up what they call the Middle East after Lawrence Arabia went over there and mapped it out, and they came up with this plan how they'll keep control of it. You know what I'm saying? Israeli Jews have more people with them, like some Christians, all kind of people that got put out of Eastern and Western Europe. It wasn't just Jews. You know, Jews is a derogatory name like calling a spick, a chink, or the classic derogatory name, a nigger. A Jew, you know what I mean? Jew is so broad. But if you know anything about politics, it's more than just people of the Hebrew allegedly faith. You know what I mean? The spiritual Hebrews, because none of them are the original ones. Y'all know who the original ones are, but that's another conversation. But the Israelis bought that shit from the UK by way of, that's why everybody always put the Rothschilds in it, because they had to go through a banker to deal with that amount of money. And the only people they could look at was their cousins, the Rothschilds, if you want to go with the Jewish conspiracy theory. But more than just Jews got kicked out of Europe. Europe was going on a white Protestant shit. Know what I mean? There's a bunch of Catholics that hold a bunch of positions over there. Hence the Knights Templars, the everybody was Catholic, besides like the Teutonic Knights was would later become Anglican, Lutheran, and Protestant by way of being up there up north by Germany and all that. But if you look at it, anybody below that, French is a Catholic nation. Spain, United Kingdom was Catholic, but they switched up also the fucking king can have an heir, you know what I mean, and get some pussy. He switched up from representing the Catholic Church. Ain't that crazy? Y'all know that, right? That's why the King of England has their own church. So dude can have all these wives to get an heir. Do your history, man. Don't let history do you, and don't let your emotions decide how you feel about history. You know, race is something that was created. I told you, 1690 around the Stono and the Bacon's Rebellion in the United States, and it's strictly an American invention. Race is American invention because before America was even in its conceptual form, you never heard somebody called a white man or a black man. You were known for your nationality and where you were from. That's why y'all don't know that black people had an intricate position in white society before. You know what I mean? The United States was, you know what I mean, like a lot of their saints were black. A lot of people that were their leaders and their kings were black by way of marrying into, you know what I mean, the Habsburgs. They married with the Moors that was running the Andalus in Spain. They was the one thing the Moors was sending their beautiful princesses to. It was mainly for like, okay, I'm gonna send my daughter and you're gonna marry her, so now we family. I'm gonna send my daughter, and you're gonna marry her, so now we family. But you know what I mean? Once they shook off the yoke and got out of the dark ages, they kind of wanted to hide that. It's a black abuela, and every one of y'all cracker motherfuckers family. It's a motherfucking Mexican abuela in every one of our black families. We always had that Latino side. You know, my father was from Cuba, but he was black. Yeah, he was from Cuba though, because the only thing that makes us in perfect unison as Americans is that all of us speak a patois form of English. None of us speaks the King's English, which he's a king now, and for years it was the Queen's English. The only people in America that really speak a the closest form of the King's English, and they speak it even closer than the people that's in England now, because England got overran by so many other people from their United Kingdom experiment that they don't. English is like a secondary language in their own country, but the only people that really speak a closer version of English, they in fucking America, and they're off the shores of Virginia and Maryland. The Gloucester fishermen. Google the Gloucester fishermen and listen how they talk. That's how the Revolutionary War people that came over here, the Redcoats and everything, that were from England. That's how they talk. I mean, do your studies, man. Stop letting you be the part of a study. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like. Alex, what's going on with you? You say, yeah, Trump, yo, John. That's what it is. Sassy Mo says, yes, there's Palestinians who video and make questions Israel first, then America. Right, right. Where was your dad from? He spoke the King's English. Where was he from? He was from Gloucester. Was he a fish? Because the Gloucester fishermen has been studied that they speak they speak the purest form of the King's English. That's so would that be King George? Because he was the king during the Revolutionary War before the transition from being a colony to being a country with the United States. Smash that like y'all. Share me out. He from Indiana and he speaks the King's English. What's he one of them? What is he? You know what I mean? What give me some more intel on that. Why do we care about Palestine? That's like why does anybody care about Compton? Because human beings are there, kids are there, women are there, men are there. You know what I mean? People that's trying to live their lives. That's why we care about them. That's crazy. Y'all really be saying some stupid shit. Why should anybody care about your neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? Why should anybody care about where you from? Huh? It makes no sense. But once you tell me who you are, I have no choice but to believe you. Once you text this bullshit like this, I have no choice to believe it. That who you are. You're showing me. It's not that I'm making an assumption. You are showing me, and wow, should anybody care about pop? Huh? That's some shit like next thing you know, It'll be, why should anybody care about black people? Why should anybody care about white people? That's why I don't agree with that shit, because with all of this, when race bait and the name calling, at one time black people was the face of all of that. Y'all were saying that we were wild, we was gonna take over America, we was gonna fuck all y'all women. Know what that happened? Because them bitches fucked around and gave the pussy away, because you're at home always calling those big dick black guys. And now your wife is like, what? And now next thing you know, she out there, she coming home smelling like fried chicken, hot sauce, and goddamn blunts. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. Y'all ridicule people. So y'all talking about black people so bad till your kids and your wife got curious. And when they found out, you're not so bad after all. You ain't either, hunky. You know what I mean? It went down. You feel me? I know a lot of white kids that say they grew up listening to their grandfathers and their grandmothers in the front room calling niggas, spick, Jew, talking big shit. But the secrets of the family was the daddy was really gay. The mama ain't want to fuck with him no more. Granddaddy was a weirdo all the way around. So now that's when you get your Antifas and all these little subgroups that's bucking on their history, because they don't want to be their grandmothers. They don't want to be their granddaddies. They don't want to be their fathers. They don't want to be their mothers. They want to be furries, plushies. They want to, guys want to marry guys, and girls want to marry girls and buy Teslas. You know what I'm saying? That's what that the white community didn't got there going bet on. They thought all of these white boys want to grow up and chew dip and get an F-150 truck and stand outside their house that their granddaddy left them and look at the watch that their granddaddy left them. It's white kids that don't want that shit. They want to get it how they live. They want to be Twitch. They want to be social media people. They don't want to run the family company. And y'all white people can't take it. And some of them want to be rappers and marry black women, marry Mexican women, because that's what America is about. Mixing and melding, not looking at our differences and pointing them out, but looking at our differences and trying to mix them up. That's what it's about. When you go to 7-Eleven, did you just get a cherry Coke Slurpee or lemon Slurpee? Nope. I mix all them motherfuckers. Smash that like, y'all. And that's what America is about. The swirl, not the curl, man. Y'all too busy, man, looking for the hook. I mean, instead of looking at history. And it's not in the book, it's in what happens. I mean, history is a story that's being told. It can't be read. Because you know they would never, I mean, you say Trump shipping Iran 300 billion. God damn, how much did Obama give them? Let's go get the numbers on that. I mean, how much did Obama give them? OG Kicks, what's up? What's up? What's up, gangster? Why is he shipping them 300 billion? Is that in commerce? Because you don't have to ship 300 billion. All you gotta do is push a button, put a decimal point behind a bunch of zeros, and put a goddamn on three on that motherfucker, and it's gone. They don't ship money out no more. The dollar ain't worth shit. So he beat. Well, he winning if they allow him to ship him some money. He winning like a motherfucker. CNN, what's going on? CNN. CNN says, "Hey, smash that like." They unfreezing assets. Well, that's all that Obama did. Unfreeze assets. He didn't give them any Iranian money or any money to Iran. He gave them their money. When the Shah got ran out in '79, they left so much bread on the table. Because remember, BP was over there, Exxon was over there, and they was using. And the Shah was a billionaire. He wasn't living by the for his peoples. He was living to get that money. The Shah of Iran was a billionaire. He couldn't hold on to it. Them religious maulers came in there and got his pussy ass out of there. And now y'all mad with Obama because he gave that country some of their money that was unrealized gains from the shit when the Shaw hauled ass. Smash that like, y'all. Yeah, it's okay for LGBTQ to be in the chat. I'm not against you. I'm against the structure that y'all managed to motherfucking build up. If you are saying you are a staunch member of the shit, I just don't trust them. I don't trust none of that shit. Okay, budgets, welcome back. For Richard's calling Budgie. I wish Michelle would run. I do too. I mean, I don't care who run, as long as they can tell a better lie than their opposition. I'm gonna vote for them. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter. When are y'all gonna realize that whether it's politics is rigged, whether it's Democrat or Republican, all of them are on the same team. Smash that like, y'all. You're absolutely right. But Trump giving way more money. Okay, that's what I want to know, because everybody always coming in yapping their gaps of how much money that Trump and Obama gave to these foreign countries. They say Obama gave all this money to Iran. He didn't give them no money. He let them get their money. Yo, we got some money left on the tip. Can we use some of it? Sure, because it's going to be good for geopolitics. None of y'all can't understand that because y'all so busy wanting the white man to conquer everything. I mean, and that going to include you. And can someone, one of you motherfucking lily white motherfuckers, can y'all tell me, and I ain't talking to my white boys that know what a real white boy stand on, some of y'all motherfuckers that's in here pushing that narrative, can y'all tell me what has Trump done for white people? You always come in, what did Obama do for black people? I ain't give them shit, but I know a bunch of LGBTQ did. And that's who he gave something to, and they ain't got nothing wrong with that. You grease my palm, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. But if you just standing out there with your hand out, I ain't giving you shit. He not your president. And Russia and US $1 trillion millions militaries got nothing on these Terminator drones. Right. And y'all know Cuba got some of them drones too that Iran got. Trump ain't expect that. The same drones that's holding off Russia and Ukraine by way of United States proxy war. Russia went and gave goddamn Iran, China went and gave Iran the same drones that hold the United States off by way of their proxy war. You know that's all we do. Whoever's in power, we fight all these proxy wars around the world. We send them over there. Here, take some money. Oh, that's where your money going at. They ain't feeding the Tupac. I don't like to quote none of these motherfuckers that they gave us. But Tupac said it best, and I had it in my joint the other day. You got money for wars, but you can't feed the poor. You feel me? It's guns and butter, baby. Remember Ben Rings asked the motherfucker on that movie, did you know the concept of guns and butter? Know what I'm saying? None of y'all don't know, but that's what they decide on every physical year. They decide how much money they're gonna spend on guns and how much they're gonna spend on butter, which is the infrastructure. The guns is the military industrial complex. And you know what? Every year is a no-brainer. More guns, more money, more homicide. Know what I mean? No, ain't no motherfucking let's eat. Know what I mean? Nigga chow down. It's all no more money, more murder, more homicide. You feel me? It's a body in the trunk. Ain't no motherfucking groceries in the front seat. It's a body in the trunk, though. Smash that like, y'all. And it's a lot of y'all is going over your heads because you're too fucking racist to just, even the black folks, white folks, Chinese folks, we separate at the head every time. Once you see who it is on how much you believe them. You know what I mean? Especially, it's crazy. And we all are guilty of it. You know what I mean? But it's by design because that keep us fussing with each other. You know what I mean? Worrying about a motherfucking slice of bread. They got a whole loaf over there. You know what I mean? Smash that like. If Trump was poor, then Bernie Mac was white. Bernie Mac was white. Everybody that's of color, I mean, it's just a concept. But he was white because he was in entertainment. Y'all got to realize, ain't nobody in entertainment really for us because everybody, as soon as they figure out that if they not with the plan, you don't hear from them no more. Think of all the one-hit wonders and why they became one-hit wonders or why their music is in obscurity. Like we were just talking about earlier, like X-Clan, KRS-One, Public Enemy. Why their music is looked at. Well, some of it, if they can't beat them, they join it and they take it and make it so put up in so higher heights that we don't fuck with it. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't hear nobody just quoting no fucking Kenny Chesney. I'm probably the only black man y'all ever heard say something about Kenny Rogers. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, because that's just my song, and I take it as a personal mantra. You got to know when to walk away, know when to run, and the main thing is never count your money while you sitting at the table because y'all pocket watching motherfuckers, know what I mean? And like the end of this song say, there'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done. When it's all over with, that's when you count your chickens. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, homeboy. How was Gary Cooper gay? Man, it's so many fucking lavender relationships in goddamn the industry. Rock Hudson was gay. Rock Hudson was going with Gomer Pyle. Jim Neighbors, Rock Hudson and Jim Neighbors. Shit, Marlon Brando was a fucking race whore. He fucked Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye. You know what I'm saying? The dude Sherman Hemsley that played George Jefferson, the father that played on Family Matters. All of them niggas hit fucking Marlon Brando in the booty hole, motherfucker. It's lavender entertainment is a cesspool. You feel me? I don't know why y'all forgot about that shit they call the casting couch. Everybody that got in power had to lay on that couch, homeboy. Even your favorite star. Remember everybody wanted to go to New York? And then you found that was, where's your gay cousin Harold? He moved to New York. Where's your gay cousin Mikey? He moved to New York. Remember, New York was the hub of that shit. Everybody going to Broadway and going to work at the garment district. That's why y'all don't know that even the clothes that we wear, even these name brands like Versace, Gucci, Polo, is fueled by homosexuals and black ones, no doubt. Lesbian, the LGBT community is intricate behind the perception of America because you know what? That's the biggest group. The LGBT, you can't tell me there's no gay Republicans, there's no gay Democrats, there's no gay skinheads. You can't tell me there's no gay Aryan Brotherhood, there's no gay Black Panthers. The Black Panthers was started partially by the LGBT community in San Francisco. Angela Davis, for sure, was a member of it. Smash that like, do history, man. Study, man. Stop listening to what they tell you. Ain't none of the motherfuckers for you. There is no interest based. Politics is interest based, and your interest is one of them that they don't give a fuck about. Smash that like, man. Let's get them lights up, man. Yo, guess what? You're fired, homeboy. Hit the showers, man. Let's get a monkey with a longer tail. That monkey couldn't swing so well by the name of Ludwig. And you was in here yesterday, and you came in here with that fuck shit. Wow. You know what? That's why I'll never give a motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't give a fuck what you say. Because it'll be motherfuckers like you. You was in here yesterday, look, with, and you say you disrespecting that man wife. A motherfucker that disrespect the nigga wife, that means his wife is fat and ugly. Because you're not satisfied with it and you're upset. You say the best ever. Who's the best ever? Trump is the best ever president? Why do you say that? And it's not the debate. Just get your opinion as an American on how you feel about the president. You know what I mean? On breaking down Kara West, breaking down Kara one. Why is that? And also breaking down Kara West one. You must learn. That song powerful too. That was a black man in Africa. If they're gonna laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? That shit you must learn. That really turned my mind around back then. I already was pro-black. I felt like it was something different about me when I look at the rest of the world. I was already neck full of medallions and shit. I wore a bunch of African medallions because that's what they gave me. I related so much to Africa. But then when I did my history, I didn't see even with my family history, I didn't see Africa nowhere but across the street. My shit was here. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Gail Franklin is a Trump supporter. She sucks. Go to Africa for what? I ain't got shit in Africa. That's what I just told you. See, you don't listen. I just told you when I trace my shit, I ain't got a dog in the fight in Africa. I don't have nothing against Africans, but I'm not African. Look at you, Mike. Trump, 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 Merkel flag, Trump, 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 and he still ain't did shit for you. So that's all good. That's all good. Majority of the people on government take APAC. Everybody, the Republicans and the Democrats. Remember, like last year when they started bringing up a bunch of Democratic names, they got quiet too. They started bringing some motherfuckers up like Hakeem and all them motherfuckers, and even the lady out in the Virgin Islands. She don't even got a vote, but she still got representation in the Senate and Congress. These territories, all of them been taking money, fam. Smash that light. Salute, Logic. The Trump, it's here. It's here. Look, my little queen. Hand me that sweatshirt right there. It's still here. I'm still, you know what I mean? I'm not against Trump. I'm just against some of his policies, man. I don't hate a motherfucker. I hate what people do though, especially somebody that's doing some bullshit. Smash that like. $1,000 for this Trump joint. Thanks for that. Let me know I'm muted. I bet you y'all ain't got one of these sweatshirts. This shit defunct. This was at New Jersey, the Trump Marina Hotel and Casino. I bet you y'all ain't got no Trump Marina Hotel Casino sweatshirt. I bet you don't. Smash that like. Yesterday, the price just went up now that he signed that deal and gas going up. Send me $1,000. I'll put this bitch rating got there on the post office express mail to you. Who want to support y'all leader? This some shit, know what I mean? You want it, you say your pleasure, hit me up on my Gmail. BlackMoneyCorp@gmail. You know what I'm saying? Look, how would Trump feel if I did this? Yo, I'm gonna make y'all motherfuckers sick. All y'all Trump supporters that's anti-LGBT, how would Trump feel if he seen me with his shit on? Huh? Ah, does it make me an LGBT supporter if I got on a rainbow layer? It doesn't make me a Trump supporter if I got on a Trump shirt. Y'all, I bet you a bunch of y'all throwing up. Oh my God, y'all don't know whether they hate gay people, they hate MAGA right now. With Trump, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, because y'all niggas not comfortable who y'all is. Would that make me an LGBT supporter if I supported the rainbow layer and I got on a Trump joint? So I'm cocaine and goddamn heroin. Smash that like, man. A lot of y'all, man, like that shit crazy. Share me out. Share me the fuck out, family. Sassy. But have you ever thought of that? What would they say if they saw me with the gay joint on, the gay pride? I'm not gonna say the gay joint, but gay because that word is so broad. Know what I mean, and then I got on a Trump sweatshirt. That will fuck them up. And you know what? When y'all make sure y'all get over there and donate y'all $1 to the e-bike foundation too. Is Nightbot working, y'all? Somebody could Night what the fuck Nightbot? Oh, Nightbot working. He working. Nightbot is dropping the link to the BMC e-bike foundation, and I have whittled it down. I was looking at a $700 bike. Now that bike is on sale for $500. Help us make that quota and get that e-bike so we can get out here. Okay. Somebody go. The person that donate $100 to the e-bike foundation, I'll wear this rainbow layer and this Trump shirt out on my first ride. If I can get one supporter to donate $100 to the e-bike foundation, because I'm comfortable with my manhood, and you know what I mean, and who I support motherfuckers that can tell the best lie, because all of them is the same thing. Yeah, they lose their mind. Hey, but you know when I went out there and I did that interview when I had my beautiful lady with me and we went out there to do the No Kings joint, I was thinking about wearing this Trump sweatshirt. And I said, them motherfuckers will tear me limb for limb if I wear that Trump sweatshirt and ask questions about, the three questions I asked. Are you American? Know what I mean? Who divided America? Know what I mean? And do you feel like Trump is your president? That's the questions that I was going to ask. But you know what? I could have went out there because there wasn't some old ass people out there. Some old motherfuckers was at that joint. And no disrespect to my older people because I'm older. I mean, just because you're up in age don't mean that you're old. You're just older, especially if you live in your life. But you know what I mean? Imagine that if I would have went out there with that shit on with this Trump joint. Who want it though? I got it for $1,000. I bet you can't get one because this joint is now defunct. This is a relic of Trump's super branding pass. That's why he wanted to put his name on everything. And that's all he's known to do. Trump Marina Hotel and Casino. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out, man. There's 24 y'all in here. Double tap that stream. Let's get them up. Get them up. Smash that like, y'all. You gone, Matt. Stay safe, man. Enjoy your day, Matt. Enjoy your day. You damn right for Africa, says Lord Tobias. I'm about America and all y'all Americans, even if you hate me, know what I mean? I don't hate you. I don't love you. That love is a strong word. I just don't go slinging that around, but I don't hate you either. Know what I mean? I just know that you're Americans and I fuck with you though. I mean, whether we agree or not, that's what this platform is about. It's about Americans coming together, even if we agree our differences. Because when you're in a supermarket, you don't know if that's a Republican or a Democrat unless he got on one of them stupid ass hats. You know what I mean? You don't know who that is. You know what I mean? And the most of the people that I see with the MAGA hats to be dumbass black people, like black men. Shout out my boy, why can't some random guy? He's a black Republican. I don't hate on him. He got a good little joint going on. Get over there and check him out. Also, my boy, that was in here. He's not black, but he's MAGA. He got a good little joint. Stocks Family Farm that come through here. The other day he was at a No Kings rally, and the No Kings motherfuckers almost jumped his ass. Go check out Stocks Family Farm. He had a video the other day where he always going to these MAGA, where he always going to these Democrat joints, no kings and all that, but he's MAGA and they know him in that small town where he live at, and they be bucking. The other day, him and this content creator by the name of Ghazi, they got into some shit with some back mm. For sure, what's he spamming? He better not be spamming no shit about fucking um Obama old lady, because y'all motherfuckers kill me with that shit. Y'all know that it ain't no motherfucking man. You call me a black idiot. Thanks for that. At least you ain't call me a black nigga. Thanks for that. Having that respect. I'll take that. One man's idiot is the next man's scholar. Know what I'm saying? Remember your granddaddy used to say, you ain't know that? You're dumb as shit like your daddy. A idiot. I take that as a compliment. Don't tell him nothing, Sassy Mo. Nightbot gonna let him know what's going on. You say Trump ain't your president. Kayla Jones, you says no. Why Trump ain't your president? And it's not to debate you, it's just to see where you at as an American. Smash that like. Let's get the likes up to 100 before I end this month. If not, I'll take what I get because you know what I mean. Being Americans, you know how we do. We never satisfied. But yeah, I'm looking at for 100 likes in this live stream before this month's over. If not, it's all good. That's what it is. Presidents have bosses. Yep. Y'all never realize that Trump is not the most powerful man in the world, or not even one of the most powerful. That's y'all ever notice the presidents are never looked at as they're the most powerful people in politics. They're never looked at as one of the powerful people on the planet because if that's was the case, it would spill over to when they're not the president. Is that the case here? When Donald Trump is not the president, will you still be a member of the MAGA militia? Are you going to partake in some January 6th type of shit? All of y'all MAGA people. Because it's not a political party, but it is a party of hate and separation in America. To say you're MAGA, you're not one of the two main parties. You're not even under their umbrella. Y'all are a institution that deals in hate, and it's supposed to be making America great again. So what is that? You know what I'm saying? And that's my opinion of it. That's why I asked the question yesterday: was Trump being the president? That meaning the people are telling him what to do, or was he being the commander in chief, being ruled by the military industrial complex? And it's going over y'all. The military industrial complex, yeah. The military has got a hold of all of y'all GPS. You're paying into the military industrial complex when you use your GPS, when you use your phone. That's the military. They own global positioning. They allow all the countries and everything to use it into integrate with because there's a couple of other countries that got their own global positioning, like China. India probably got one because India is on the cusp of everything. I think India gonna become one of the top 10 countries, and they was just like the United States. they were colonized by Europe. That's why Europe is becoming out of favor because all of these countries, you think the United States is the only country that Europe got some money out of? They got money out of the whole North and South America, the whole Asia, everybody. Let's think back. All of those countries in the last 10,000 years have been occupied by some European spreading they dogma and ideologies. You know what I'm saying? And I can't hate on, you know what I mean, to the victor go the spoils, but I'm saying, look at that. You think that the Asian people, like English people, German people, Spanish, Italian people, no, they fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? Spain was way over there in the Philippines. That's why half of these motherfucking Filipinos got Spanish names. Mendoza. Y'all didn't even know that, did you? Mendoza. Um, Garcia. You know what I mean? A lot of fucking Filipinos got Spanish names because Spain was deep. Spain and Portugal was damn near in fucking Japan. That's why the Shogun and them went on that shit that America's trying to get on. We trying to have our nose in everybody's business, but we trying to be like an isolated. We was isolated before World War II. Every time they called us, we was isolated. We ain't need nobody. We won't fight for nothing. We was fighting each other. The Civil War. And that was the New World Order. Y'all don't even realize that. The Civil War was the New World Order because the same country that we knew before the fighting was not that country. I mean, in also a bunch of countries all on the Western Hemisphere were not the same countries. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are part of a well-oiled machine. So until they step out of the, they would see when. Hold on, let me read. I read that shit like I was hooked on fathers for real. That's the first time I really felt like you fucking up. I did. I felt slow when I was reading that one. Oh, nah, let me stop fucking with y'all. Okay, look, listen. A lot of people are part of a well-oiled machine, and so until they stepped out, they would see where they were in the cog, and you won't know until. And then again, when they don't need them more, that's when you know them. That's why I keep telling y'all stop hollering George Soros' name. If you know his name, he ain't doing shit. You feel me? You said Donald Trump is your president. Half track. Name three reasons why, and it's not the debate. You just to see where you at as a American. You know what I'm saying? The British been lost their power. They ain't infiltrating shit. Hitler tested them. Hitler tested them as well as Iran has tested Donald Trump. Hitler tested Europe and showed you how weak the fuck they was. Know what I mean, imagine if Hitler, who didn't have all the resources, went to war with them and damn near flipped them. If the United States wouldn't have got involved. So imagine if the United States would have been a bully then, like we are now, and went to Europe and just said, fuck it. Remember y'all colonized us? We own this shit. We own Dusseldorf, motherfucking Paris, Madrid, funky ass London, you know what I mean? Stockholm, Sweden. Matter of fact, we going way, way, way east. We gonna take motherfucking Kiev from y'all pussy ass Russians. Imagine if America did that and then say, well, no, we're gonna help y'all do these German people in because, and whether y'all know or not, they have the people, the Nazis, Hitler and them have their birth in mercenary tactics. Germany wasn't a whole country. It was Prussia, Bavaria, all this other shit, and they had their heritage in being oppressed by the Teutonic Knights, and then they went on to be mercenaries, like the Swiss. That's why they stay out of trouble because they be in all the trouble. They're mercenaries. They're hire their gun out and then hire their table out for y'all to sit down and how to fucking make the peace. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be on both sides. So that's where their neutrality lies. They were known for their mercenaries, and the mercenaries sometimes it'd be a father got hired on by this country, and they fighting the papacy, and the son got hired on, or is a one of the Pope royal guard, the Pope guards. You know, the Pope only gets his guards from um Switzerland. And you know what? Switzerland ain't just one united. They all speak Swiss. It's German speaking Swiss because the borders spill over. It's French speaking Swiss. Know what I mean? And it's all the surrounding countries. It's Italian speaking Swiss. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to know history, man, and stop just reading 10 pages of a book and think you know everything. I don't know everything, but I try to keep myself at least knowledgeable enough to say some facts that is really, you know what I mean, research driven, not facts that somebody said to you or told you, or you know, we take it as face value because it's often said. You know what I'm saying? Send some good shit. Check if you're worrying about what I'm smoking. That's what I say. If you're worried about what somebody's doing, do something about it. Either fix it or correct it or stop them if you just can't take it no more. But if you're worried about how good the smoke I'm smoking, send some good smoking, then you know I'm smoking good smoke for sure. Know what I mean, but for now, I'm gonna leave you with that. I am smoking good, and to everybody out there that came through, I'm gonna wish you nothing but blessings. I'm about to end this live, man. I gotta go take care of something in the real world. You know what I mean? I want to go find out if the gas went down or came up. Thanks for coming through, all my super supporters. Check, Sassy Mo, Forensics, Nicole's Budgets. Let me see who was in here today, and everybody else. Thank y'all, man. Let me see who else came through here. Skate Committee, keep on rolling, chucking and jiving. All my super supporters, man. Hold on, all I gotta do is look at something up on the screen and to tell me who came through here that was my people. Right now, the people that's been engaging is 973 Bam Bam. What's up, Bam Bam? I ain't even see you in there. What's goody with you? I just blessed you with a moderator last week. What's up with you? You new to the fold. Angel was in here dropping her knowledge. Chet was in here. Uh, Half Track, Keith. Luigi was in here. Where you at, Luigi? Say something. Raise your hand, Luigi, before I go so I can put a jacket on you because you've been coming through here dropping your, you know what I'm saying? Sassimo, Luigi was in here. I ain't even see him. The screen was going too fast. Drop your link real quick. I'm going to give you the count of 10, Luigi, so I can put this jacket on you. What's up, Bam Bam? Oh, you just got here? Yeah. I got to roll out, take care of something, man. Salute for that, though, coming through. Check me. I'll be back on in a little bit, man. I ain't see Luigi, but I read the junk where they show you the participants, everybody that's like text or something. Luigi, you ain't in here on the phony name or change your name, did you? And where the fuck is Mario? Oh, you the Luigi that killed that man. What did you do in 87? Did you know where Iran tried to set seven in 87? In 87, I was chilling, listening to some Big Daddy Kane or Biz Marquee, the Vapors, nigga. I wasn't worried about all that shit. But now I am. When you a child, you do childish things. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't worried about that stuff. I had no knowledge of it. It wasn't introduced to my community. The only thing was introduced to my community in 87 was more crack, more coke, know what I mean, more murder, more homicide. And with that, I'm gonna leave y'all. Thanks everybody for coming through, showing their support. Did Luigi come through? Did I miss him again? Luigi, if you in the house, man, let me know right now because I'm about to end this shit. I got something to do. But I'll be back and I'll bless you with your jacket. But for now, everybody that super supported, thank you for super supporting. And oh yeah, the Iran Contras, y'all talking that shit too when I'm about to go for instance. You know that's my shit, that Oliver North shit. But look, I'm gonna catch y'all on the up and up. For those of y'all that haven't contributed to the BMC E-Bike Foundation, I'm gonna goddamn push it till I'm pushing. You know what I mean, cut the bike on. That's what it is. Show that super support. Catch me on the next one and leave a comment. Is Trump your president? Ain't nobody giving me no participation after these live streams are over. Leave a comment. Is Trump your president, fam? And share me out so we can get this discussion here. All right, Sassy. All right, forensics, man. Check y'all.